Have you ever wondered if there's a way to record information so that it can never be secretly changed or deleted? Imagine a digital notebook, but instead of being stored in one place, copies of it are shared across thousands of computers all over the world. Once something is written down, it's there forever, transparent and tamper-proof. This isn't science fiction. It's a powerful technology called blockchain. Today, we're going to dive deep into this fascinating world. We'll break down exactly what blockchain is, how it works in a way that's easy to understand, discover why it's considered so incredibly secure, and explore the amazing ways it's already being used in our real lives. So, if you're ready to understand one of the most talked about technologies of our time, let's get started. So, what exactly is blockchain? At its core, blockchain is a digital record-keeping system, often called a distributed ledger. The name itself gives us a big clue. Picture a chain, but instead of metal links, this chain is made of digital blocks. Each of these blocks holds specific pieces of information. First, it contains data, like the details of a transaction, who sent what to whom. Second, it includes a timestamp, recording the exact moment the block was created. Third, it has a unique digital code, almost like a fingerprint, called a hash. And finally, and this is crucial, each block contains the hash of the block that came before it. These blocks are then cryptographically linked together in chronological order, forming a continuous chain. That's where the name blockchain comes from, a chain of blocks. But what truly makes blockchain special is its decentralized nature. This means there's no single person, company, or government in charge. There's no central authority, like a bank, controlling everything. Instead, the entire ledger, the whole chain of blocks, is copied and spread across a network of thousands of computers known as nodes. These nodes work together to maintain and validate the ledger, making it a truly collaborative and democratic system. Now that we know what it is, let's explore how blockchain actually works. We'll use a simple example to make it clear. Imagine you want to send some money to a friend using a blockchain-based system. Step 1 is the transaction request. You initiate the process, creating a digital request that includes all the necessary details. You as the sender, your friend as the receiver, and the amount of money you want to send. This request is like filling out a digital form. Step 2 is verification. Your transaction request doesn't just go to one place. It gets broadcasted to the entire network of computers, those nodes we talked about. These nodes then jump into action. They check their copy of the ledger to verify a couple of key things. First, do you actually have enough money in your account to make this payment? And second, is the transaction request itself valid and authentic? This is like having thousands of independent auditors checking every single detail. Step 3 is block creation. Once a group of transactions, including yours, has been verified by the network, they are bundled together. This bundle of verified transactions is then used to create a brand new block. This new block is now ready to join the chain. Step 4 is adding it to the chain. This new block is then cryptographically linked to the most recent block on the existing blockchain. This link is created using the previous block's unique hash, which secures its place in the chain and makes the connection unbreakable. This process adds your transaction to the public ledger permanently. And that brings us to step 5, the permanent record. Once your transaction is part of a new block, and that block is added to the chain, it's locked in. It becomes a permanent, unchangeable part of the ledger. It cannot be altered, it cannot be reversed, and it cannot be deleted. This entire process happens securely and automatically, without needing any middleman like a bank to approve it. So we've heard that blockchain is secure, but why? What makes it so resistant to hacking and fraud? There are 3 core reasons. The first, and perhaps most important, is decentralization. As we've discussed, there isn't one single server or database to attack. The ledger is distributed across thousands of computers worldwide. For a hacker to successfully alter the chain, they would need to gain control of more than 50% of the entire network's computing power simultaneously. This is known as a 51% attack, and the sheer scale and cost make it practically impossible to pull off on any major blockchain network. The second reason is cryptography. Every single block in the chain is secured using complex mathematical algorithms and cryptographic hashing. Each block gets a unique hash, and it also contains the hash of the previous block. This means if someone tries to tamper with the data in just one block, its hash will change. Since the next block contains the original hash, this change would instantly break the link, invalidating the entire chain from that point forward. The network would immediately spot and reject the fraudulent chain. This leads us to the third reason. Immutability. The word immutable simply means unchangeable. Once data is recorded on the blockchain, it cannot be altered. The combination of cryptographic links and the decentralized consensus mechanism ensures that the history of transactions is permanent and transparent. If anyone tries to go back and secretly change a record, the digital fingerprints will no longer match up, and the network will reject the change. This inherent immutability is what makes blockchain such a trustworthy system. When people hear blockchain, they often think of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. And while that's where it all started, its potential goes far, far beyond digital money. Blockchain technology is being applied in a huge variety of real-world industries. Let's start with the most famous application, cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and thousands of other digital currencies are built on blockchain. They allow for peer-to-peer transactions across the globe, often with lower fees and faster settlement times than traditional banking, and without needing a financial institution as an intermediary. Speaking of finance, the traditional banking sector is also exploring blockchain. It has the potential to streamline operations, enabling faster payments, reducing the costs of international transfers, and creating more secure and transparent financial systems. Then there are smart contracts. These are one of the most exciting applications. A smart contract is essentially a self-executing contract with the terms of the agreement directly written into code. They automatically execute when certain conditions are met. For example, a contract could be programmed to automatically release a payment to a freelancer once their work is submitted and approved. This removes the need for lawyers or other middlemen, saving time and money while ensuring the terms are met. Supply chain management is another huge area. Companies can use blockchain to track products from the factory floor all the way to the customer's hands. Every step of the journey is recorded on an immutable ledger. This transparency helps to prevent fraud, verify the authenticity of goods, and ensure products like food and medicine haven't been tampered with. In healthcare, blockchain can provide a secure and efficient way to manage patient records. Medical data could be stored on a blockchain, giving patients full control over who can access their information. This would improve data security and privacy, while also making it easier for doctors to access a patient's complete medical history with their permission, leading to better care. Even our democratic processes could be transformed. Blockchain offers the potential for secure, transparent, and verifiable online voting systems. Each vote would be recorded as a transaction on the blockchain, making it impossible to tamper with or remove, which could significantly reduce the risk of election fraud and increase trust in the results. So, let's quickly recap what we've learned today. Blockchain is a revolutionary technology that acts as a distributed, decentralized digital ledger. It stores data in blocks that are cryptographically linked together, forming a secure and immutable chain. Its decentralized nature means there is no single point of failure, making it incredibly robust. Its use of advanced cryptography and its unchangeable record-keeping build a foundation of trust and transparency without the need for traditional middlemen. From powering cryptocurrencies and transforming finance to executing smart contracts and securing our supply chains, blockchain is already proving to be a versatile and powerful tool. It's fundamentally changing how we think about money, data, and agreements. While it's still an evolving technology, its potential is undeniable. In the future, blockchain may very well become a fundamental part of our digital infrastructure, woven into the fabric of our daily lives. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this explanation helped you understand the world of blockchain a little better. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might be interested, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We'll see you in the next video.